Welcome to Photoshop Killer Tips, brought to you by the National Association of Photoshop Professionals. Here's your host, Matt Kluskowski.
Today, we're going to look at some of the shortcuts in Photoshop that I find people use the most, and they have to do with filling objects or filling selections with the foreground and the background colors. Now, when I speak in front of people and I don't mention these shortcuts, I just do them, I inevitably have people that come up to me after the class and they ask me, how did I do it so fast? So these are really some of the most time-saving shortcuts that I find I use the most here in Photoshop. Alright, so let's say that we want to set our foreground or our background color swatches down here in the toolbox to the defaults of black and white. We could always come here and you can click that little icon right at the bottom, or you can just do it the fast way and press the D key. Now if I want to flip those swatches, I just press the X key and I can flip-flop them back and forth. And this works with any colors to flip them, but the D key sets it to black and white, which is the defaults. Now, even more importantly, let's say that I've got a selection here and I want to fill it with the foreground color swatch. Well, I don't want to go under the gradient tool here and grab the paint bucket because that's just very time consuming. So what you can do is to fill with your foreground color, just press the Alt key, Option on the Mac, and the backspace key, and look at that. It fills it with whatever your foreground color was set to. So let's take it a step further, and let's say we want to fill it with the background color. Well, all you need to do is press the Control key, Command key on the Mac, and the backspace key, and it fills it with the background color automatically. So these are really, as I mentioned earlier, these are some of the shortcuts I find that I use the most here in Photoshop, and I really take them for granted because it's just so fast to do it. Now, today's Monday, so make sure you go check out PhotoshopTV.com. We release a new episode every Monday with Scott Kelby, Dave Cross, and myself, so there's a new one out there today. So go on over to PhotoshopTV.com and check it out.